The AALC is an organization of African American leaders who all make over $200,000 a year with the purpose of mentoring other people and helping them get their business in position where they can make over $200,000 a year.
The thing that makes it unique is that it gives people of African American descent an opportunity to see other leaders that have been successful in American business that they can relate to.
It is designed to provide an avenue for people to develop relationships with people that may live all the way across the country from you, totally different hierarchies, for you to seek help in the areas in the business where you may be struggling, where you can always feel supported.
Because we now have 25 years of a track record that we now know it works.
So we've survived, and now we're putting the work in to take it to the next generation.
Nobody in our family has ever been financially independent, ever, okay?
You know, I grew up in the projects in the Bronx, and I didn't have a lot of role models in terms of being successful.
And there's so many African Americans across the country that's talented, but they're locked out. They're locked out of corporate boardrooms and things of that nature.
And I said, I'm gonna be the one that makes sure this family does not go through another broke generation.
I think Primerica Opportunity is so unique because very few companies in America give average and ordinary people like me an opportunity to go in business for themselves.
Primerica is like a melting pot. Anybody can come here. It doesn't matter what gender, what age. If you have a heart to work with people and you believe in what we believe in, you can do well in this system.
There was no blueprint to build an organization like this. So putting together something like this from scratch took a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment.
And we didn't want to leave anybody behind, you know, people quitting and all of that because they couldn't see themselves in the business.
People of color tend to do better when they see people of color that are doing better.
I was a 21-year-old kid when I got involved in this. I knew nothing about finances, but this platform taught me, mentored me, encouraged me, and gave me the ability to become an independent businessman.
It was an opportunity for us to see other successful African Americans, which was not the norm in the workplace.
It's extremely important for us to be able to give back and reach back to the people that are coming behind us and show them that at one point all of us were just like them. We were just getting started in business.
There were certain things on certain levels that all of us needed to know and understand.
If we mentored other leaders, they wouldn't have to go through the same things that we had to go through to figure it out. That we could pretty much give them a playbook, tell them what works, what doesn't work, and speed up the success level of leaders in Primerica, which has actually happened.
And so, you know, that culture, you know, it became very different because everybody had a common thread that was tying them together in terms of winning in business, but not just winning in business, but also winning in life.
People began to dream and say that I can do more.
From tiny acorns grow big oak trees, for the people who knew where we started to see how we have achieved and moved forward and took it to another level.
I don't see us being duplicated. The commitment that we have to helping our people grow, I just think that's it's unique.
And we do it with passion, with purpose, and we come back and we do it every year.
But I know by doing this, they're gonna change a lot of other people's lives because there are so many other Charlemagne out there. Need somebody to hold their hands, work with them, and change their life.
We had no idea how big this would become, but now we're catching a glimpse on it, and we see a phenomenal future ahead for the AALC.
So yeah, looking up and looking at 25 years, you know, and you see how many lives have been changed.
And to be able to turn over the leadership of this organization to Renee Turner and Mike Evans. Mike being the elected president and Renee being the elected vice president. I have to say that we know that the AALC is going to be in good hands.
from an African American standpoint, there's no company that has 270 African Americans making over 200,000 plus, and no other company that has 17 African Americans making $1 million plus in one company. Nowhere in the United States.
I think our future's gonna hold us being known not just among the people in Primerica, but that our name is gonna ultimately be recognized, all over this country as an organization of African Americans that came together, totally focused on the goal of empowering and supporting and uplifting.
I want to make sure that the ALC has a lot to say as well about how we contributed to the growth and explosion of this company.
And to me, when something is right, it should continue, and it should never die. And so I am excited about the next 25 years. And I'm going to give all of me, all I have, to help that become a successful next 25 years.
And I think it's why I'm here on earth. I think it's part of my purpose for why I am here is just like people have impacted my life, any small way that I can impact somebody else's life. It just means everything to me.
To be able to look back and people say they paid a price, and we're excited that they did pay a price, because this is where we are now.